Hey everybody, this is Curtis Flow 100, live on the beat. Total Music Entertainment TV, here with Mr. James Enders today, a world-class painter and sculptor, a wonderful artist. Thanks for coming back to the show, and we're going to have a chance to talk with James about his art, maybe right now, and it goes like this here. So, how you doing, James? Nice to see you again. Thanks for having us out here to your studio. I'm looking around. I'm seeing all this incredible artwork, and this is a secret pass. You don't get into this studio too easily. Yeah. So we're looking at a really incredible painting here, and I want to let James tell you a little bit more about this painting. James, can you tell me? I see this painting is signed down and below here. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
This painting was done for supermodel Miss Jennifer Mason. She's been on USA's Burn Notice, MTV Sucker Free Awards. She also appeared live at my 2011 Miami Art Basel solo show at Vinyl and Kai on Washington and Miami South Beach with Hidden Treasures magazine.
Great. It's a really nice painting. I got to go to the car and get my checkbook. So, I'll be right back. So, we want to take a look at some of the other paintings as well. Okay. And if you turn to your left, yeah, there's a painting that somewhat strikes me. It's drawing me this one here. What would you call this painting? Does it have a particular name?
This is a mixed media painting. What I did was I combined a multiple of medias, including photography. What we have here is like a distressed Louis Vuitton pattern going on in the background. That's actually some of my photography, and then I layered some of my glitter artwork on top of that. That's a portrait done in glitter, all glitter, of Miss Jennifer Mason. And then on top of that, I also combined another medium that I invented a couple years ago with acrylic latex vinyl, and then I put polymer enamel house paints on top of it, and what it does is it creates a Murano glass effect. Now, I sold over 1,200 pieces in that medium.
Wow.
And later on, it was adapted by Byler that went to the Pratt Institute up in New York. He took a couple pictures of some of my stuff at a flea market and actually copied the medium from me, but I am the originator of that style.
Wow. And that's true. A true innovator we're seeing today. This is an auspicious occasion for us here at the Beat. Like I said, I'm drawn to this painting here. Yeah, right here. Let me kind of get a close-up shot of that. It reminds me of some persons.
Yeah. This piece was created sort of through my subconscious. It actually turned out to be a portrait of my sister. She was a former model. She was in Andy Warhol's Interview magazine back in the 80s. You know, she worked for Vicky Avanti and Max Mara and Apropos and a bunch of different places in California and San Francisco. But, you know, she was definitely an innovator. She used to work at the Roxy nightclub in the back room. You know.
She was a dancer?
She actually was a manager of the back room and stuff, and she used to hang out with the Smithereens and the Sugar Cubes and all that.
So you yourself were a skateboarder prior to being a painter, or did you paint your whole life?
Well, I've basically painted my whole life, but my painting style is inspired by like punk rock music, skateboarding, surfing. You know, growing up in the original seat of skateboarding and surfing and music in Cardiff by the Sea, California, and I grew up with the likes of Lose Records. You know, many of the bands and stuff of our X Generation, you know, including UK Subs and Soundgarden and Sex Pistols and Pennywise, and all those guys came up through La Paloma Theater and Lose Records. You know, a lot of times they would have their release parties there and whatnot. You know, so basically I grew up in, you know, right place at the right time, you know, hanging out with Nancy Krusgaard and, you know, Steve Stedham and, you know, Tony Hawk and
Did you
all
ever
these
get,
major...
you met Tony Hawk? He's a
Yeah,
friend of yours?
he's actually grew up in the same town as me, and he was 16 when I met him, and he was on the amateur team for Pal Peralta.
Got a call coming in. We're going to be right back after these messages. Hold on.